Welcome back, everyone. It's time for the very exciting continuation of the Enclave after having vanquished the NCR in what was quite the anticlimactic conflict, I gotta say. We now have to take Greater Dayglow from the Rapids, who stole it from us during the war. Honestly, it's just more like I completely forgot that, that was a thing. Securing the borders, what's this? With the collapse of the Troll Warren and the lack of opposition from New California, the Washington Brotherhood set its sight on isolated communities. To complete, the Washington Brotherhood does not exist. Oh damn, Washington Brotherhood. Effective not completed within 39 days gets event another victim for the Washington Brotherhood. That's not great. We also, I've noticed, have this thing here. Back to California, liberate Dayglow. So I figure, why the hell not just do that? That's a very good question, isn't it? Why the hell not just do that? So let's just do that. Let's see. And now we have an annexation war goal, so we don't really have to justify anymore. We're gonna wait for our armies to get there, I think. It seems a decent enough proposition, doesn't it? The Chinese menace can again annex war goal against Xi. And there's a nice little image here. San Francisco was one of the greatest cities of pre-war America, center of tech and window to the world. But now it's occupied by the Xi, a Chinese beachhead on American soil. Some say we must drive them into the ocean. Others, mindful of Camp Turtledoe and other pre-war mistakes, suggest we give the city autonomy and welcome the Xi into the reunited states. Boneyard remnants. After the fall of Navarro, many survivors tried their luck at integrating into the NCR. While a large number were found out and arrested, many more successfully began their new lives in the Boneyard. Those people and their descendants have now petitioned us to rejoin the Enclave. How about welcome back? Why would I say no to manpower? Perhaps out of ideological reasons, but then again, I don't really care that much about ideological reasons now, do I? We can keep these. We have a bunch of units now that are part of the stuff that rose up after we had placed this thing. If I had known that's how that it worked that way, and frankly, I would appreciate some sort of tooltip explaining exactly how it would pan out in practice, I suppose. Because I did not expect. What I expected was that a civil war would start in the NCR, right? Like the Spanish Civil War or similar. That a faction within that country would rise up, take arms, and fight against the NCR. Not that I would gain unit and literally gain the land from them, like becoming the state owner of it. Because if so, I would have done that on more places, and I would have done it on way different places. I would, for example, do it on the areas around Shady Sands, so I could go in and take Shady Sands as quickly as I possibly could. I would also take some of the most important ones. I was just happy that I actually put it on Sac City and stuff like that. And down here. And I would definitely have put it on Greater Dayglow as well. But I mean, that's the thing, though. I mean, I consciously decided not to play this before recording, which I mean, that's a choice, right? That's a choice. I think it's more fun to just experience how things turn out and see how it all ends up being. Now, things on here are not working out very well. Let's take a look at the supply thing, which should be around. Here we go. Supply areas. Yeah, we are demanding a bit too much, perhaps. If we take a look, it's not great down there, is it? So why exactly am I forcing so many men into such a small area? What if I just simply do not use these ones? What if I just have them, say, around here as a sort of emergency measure? In that area instead. So you don't have to go there. We'll use the power armor guys to, well, power our way through here. Should work out pretty well, I hope. So let's select the power armor people and one division apparently, and try to defeat these guys. There we go, and now we will declare war. Here's hoping, right, that they don't join any faction. They are a ruler, so they might join in with the Mojave Alliance, who is also having a ruler. That would suck. That would legitimately suck if that were the case. and I'm not really sure I have that much to put up against it. Maybe I should, you know, gather up the men that I have available to, well, I suppose do something about it. They can join in their own thing, and I guess just stay here. Thing is that if that happens, yeah, would it be great, wouldn't it? It would not be great. Let's just hope that's not the case. Let's just hope. All right. Before we die of attrition, let's just go in for it. Well, I haven't joined yet. That's always a good sign, isn't it? And I suppose go for it. Also, we had one too many. How about you join there? So far, not very great. Ask for military access from Arroyo. Sure, go for it. And the Washington Brotherhood expansion is, well, they're expanding. That's what they're doing. Anything else we can do around here? Warn of the Red Menace. That's the Shi, I think. I mean, I think the Shi are the Red Menace over here. Liu Dong, Captain of Industry, smooth-talking person. In defense of the homestead. Would be kind of cool to play as a Shi at one point. Well, yeah. I honestly did not know that Chinese forces had landed upon America. I know there was this whole Civil War thing, or not Civil War, but the invasion, right? Or not an invasion. Damn it! What am I talking about? If I knew there was an invasion, then I wouldn't be very surprised for that. But what I meant is that I did not know that it was invasion. I did know there was a nuclear war. I also knew there was a whole thing in Alaska sort of thing, but not in San Francisco. But who knows? After the fall of Navarro, many survivors tried their luck at integrating. Oh, it's the same thing again. Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Maintenance companies. We should probably make use of them. And the logistics. What if I just try to tack that on straight away? Like, what if I just gave them a logistics company? That would decrease their supply usage quite a bit. The same thing here. And these guys I can't really do much for. Now I need support equipment as well. Oh yeah, we do have a lot of production capability, don't we? That we have not utilized whatsoever. We could even make more gunships. Speaking of which, we probably use the gunships that we do have in this little war we have down there. Do we even have an airport down there? I don't know. I don't know. We don't. No, we do over here, but I don't think it's close enough. But if it is, go ahead and help out. It's a hard-fought battle over here. Oh, damn it. There we go. Let's see, what was the necessary thing here for completing the national focus? Rebuilding a nation. Owns Greater Dayglow. I think that means we need to actually own it. That's why it says own it. We will be the reunited states soon, hopefully. They still haven't joined anyone. That's always good. Green Mother McMurphy. Strange name. I'm not judging. It's stating facts. Or actually stating subjective facts. Which is probably not a thing. Anyway. Who could have caused this? Another victim. Bellingham. What is Bellingham? Oh, it's in the wrong direction. I don't care too much then. I would care more if they went south. That would be problematic. And at some point, we're gonna have to fight them. How are we doing on resources? We do have a lot of power armor suddenly. Yeah, we got a lot from... I am assuming the guys... Well, when we took over NCR, we got a lot of resources that they in turn took from Western Brotherhood or whatever they're called. Yeah, Western Brotherhood. So I'm assuming that's where the power armor comes from. That's good. We can replenish our own power armor and push through. How are they doing on... They're doing really well on manpower, aren't they? How are everyone doing on losing manpower? They've lost 1,000 men so far. Yeah, almost 2,000 men. We have lost 330 men, which is not as many. But still, this is going to be a hard-fought battle. And quite frankly, we do need to focus on restoring the infrastructure. And perhaps also upgrading the infrastructure, if at all possible here. Because this is pretty terrible. Pretty terrible infrastructure all around. And unfortunately, I think we lost the hub, or we didn't actually gain the hub. Which doesn't have that much infrastructure anyway. I don't know. I don't know where the infrastructure is actually supposed to be, but this is a bad stretch of infrastructure. It's a bad stretch. Hit and run. Go for it. Go for it. We have a bunch of things here. We have the ability to modify our government, which we can do. We can do some ground support. We can do entrenchment, fleet logistics, army reformer. Don't really use much artillery. Maybe we should do some air support. Anything here cool here we can do? Respected Sergeant, Arc-Dornan. War support, training time. Training time would be pretty nice. Is there any other thing? Genius Pacifist. Not great. First Citizen. First Citizen Lynette. What are we? Intellectuals. That's the wrong kind. Unpopular Pragmatist. Nope. Thank you very much. Some pretty good bonuses, but nope. Attorney General. Stability. Reformer. That would be pretty good for us. Corrupt Sycophants. That's harsh. That's really harsh. I guess we'd go for Arc-Dornan. We could go for another one as well. Fools and Dreamers. Hidden Economy. We don't need to have a hidden economy anymore. But that means we don't have any exports on us. And it takes longer to justify war goals on us, which is pretty good. We could go for War Economy instead. War Economy would probably be a bit helpful. Soldier caught out of uniform. During one of his dreaded surprise inspections, Sergeant Dornan, who was just recently put into office, caught a private out of his standard issue power armor. The soldier cited maintenance. Okay, this is kind of an event again. So either we get stability or we get war support. I think I'm going to take the stability. Because we are at war, that lowers our stability quite a bit. Quite a bit. Yeah. Washington Brotherhood expansion. Another one? Are they expanding forever? Is that what's happening? Did they attack Bellingham? They didn't, but they got a next war goal on it. Probably gonna expand a bit all around there. Perhaps the enemy will be a bit more preoccupied with that rather than focusing on us. Would always be quite nice, wouldn't it? How's the war going here? We could try to assume direct control, so to speak, taking a quote from, I think in Mass Effect 2, isn't it? Because if we could surround these men over here, that would be, well, let's just say victory. A victory, but victory. So we take this one, which is a long stretch. Look at this. This is a very, very long stretch. So we could take that. We could then take something here. They're trying to push back, but let's not let them, men. Welcome back, people. Don't need to read through that event 3 times. We had maintenance company. Okay, so 2nd Nevada Corps, you will go here as soon as you possibly can. Just straight ahead. Go for it. Because if we can annihilate all of these divisions, then victory will, well, not exactly be secured, but it will be much easier. Of course, they have a ton of units there waiting for us. That should be really what's expected, if I'm going to be completely honest. So perhaps we should send one guy over here, just to make sure that they can't retreat as easily. Then we will send another guy all the way over there. Okay, they're going for their next war base. That's fine, I suppose. Not great, mind you, but fine. We'll deal with it. They are attacking, we are attacking. We have 52, 56, 78, let's say 77, 80. Slowly winning here, slowly winning. Let's pile on some more. Actually, pile on here. Prevent them from escaping. That's our main goal right now. Prevent escape. Can they stop sending men? God damn it. God damn it, that's annoying. We're gonna send more men. Someone, please, anyone. Just listen to me. You, go here. Ah, come on. Bellingham Union. What did they join? Bellingham joined the NCR. The NCR is alive in Arroyo, apparently. That's hilarious. In a way. So our great encirclement is being thwarted. Thwarted by our units just being really bad at their jobs of killing people. Because we haven't been able to win this, no matter what. They always escape. They always escape with just a little bit. Just a little bit. This is the best opportunity in a lifetime to get a surround. And look at this. They defeat my units instantly. These guys are over here fighting for their lives, which is probably fair enough. So let's try to go around them. We need to do something to win the day. We have divided up here, so now there's two fronts. So we can push here. Maybe we can push around this godforsaken thing. They're trying to stop us, which is fair. I mean, I would do the same if I were them. They're coming from behind as well. But sure, you know, it's an unfortunate turn of phrase. Perhaps we should have one of these units going here and then one that is trying to keep them preoccupied. Because what we want to do is to push through here and to get here, which we need to do. We can also do it. I mean, I know it's possible. We just need to have the strength of will to pursue this this course of action. This guy will arrive here soon, which will be slightly annoying. Oh god, they have so many units. A power armor guy dude will show up here at least, so the border will be safe. Let's just hope that they don't push through too much over here, which is apparently very badly defended, now when I think about it. We have 4 power armor units that should probably be directed to that. Okay, we did actually surround a bit. So let's close that snare. Not as big of a surround as I was hoping for, disappointingly enough, but still, it's some divisions. And some divisions are more than no divisions. And that's some divisions that we don't... Well, we're not going to have to fight later on. Always a good thing. Always a good thing. So how many units are here now? Not enough. 7 divisions. How about we give you here, and here we have 5 divisions currently. Presently, if you want to say it like that. Don't go up there. Okay, everyone there, and then we will have divisions that we're fighting here. Good. Things are calming down a bit. We have a lot of extra military factories begging for something to do. Common energy weapons. There we go. We got that out of the way. We can modify our government a bit more. Perhaps gaining a plasma quality PA team, recruitable population factor -5%, power armor equipment, production cost -10%. Power armor equipment's getting better. Should probably use that. Sounds like a good thing. Why are they all focusing on that one? The place where it is the hardest to push through, that's where they're trying to go. All of them. That's the very same time. Seems like folly to me. I mean, it is folly as well. Okay, so they will soon be defeated here. That's good. Go here instead. Not only that, but force it through. Seriously, force it through. They're trying to prevent this. They're going to send additional units here. We need to push through it. It's 73, 74, 75. Increasing, increasing, increasing. Come on, come on, come on. You can do it. 80%. Ah, now they got even more divisions, and now it's too late. God damn it! It's going too slowly. They're not pushing through hard enough. It's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Cement and concrete. Sounds fun. Sounds like a great, great, great day. Now we're not going to be able to push through here. Did we actually lose units? Because that's insanity. Are they retreating? Is that what's happening? Wait, we lost units. Did we? Did we lose units? Do we have militia units here? We do, apparently. Then why don't you just join them instead? It seemed like we lost units. We might have. We have about the same, don't we? Why were they retreating? And into enemy lines when they had their backs free. It doesn't make any sense at all. But we have free power units. We have 3 units of power here. And they are being attacked ferociously by the enemy. We're trying their best to push through. We are trying to push through over here. This war is going way, 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 way slower than expected. And the rapids are putting up quite a bit of fight. A decent fight. 0% towards capitulation. 0%. They've lost 8,000 men though in just sheer warfare, and their manpower pool is dropping. Our manpower pool is dropping as well, which is a fair point. It's not going great. Anything we can get here that would be beneficial? The platoon training sounds like a good thing to have. I so want to surround these men here. I want to go for a breakthrough here, sort of. But they utilize that opportunity and attack. Sure, we're going to win that attack on in both regards. It's still slow going. What if we send you here? It's such a tempting target, that's the thing. This here is such a tempting target. But the enemy always reacts in time. They know what I'm doing. They're well aware. Why wouldn't they be aware? Astounding Moralists, which is a strange name. They are fighting a good fight. Putting up a damn good fight. So what is causing our units to be so ineffective? In multiple combat, minus 50%, experience, minus 25%, attacker tactic damage, minus 70%. So Jack Shadow Churchill is doing badly on the tactics, apparently, because he does that every single time. Oh well. Apparently it's pretty good on the defensive, though. But we're not gonna break through here, are we? Perhaps we should try a different approach. We've lost 1k now, which ain't great. How are they doing on manpower? Extensive conscription is what they have. We have the Fools and Dreamers, don't we? 7%. We don't really have that many options. The Fools and Dreamers is what we have. Perhaps when we become the reunited States of America. Perhaps then. But that's a ways away, isn't it? They keep attacking here. They keep trying repeatedly to push through. Perhaps now we could... Can we do the whole... yeah, the Department of Defense. Sure, let's go for that. But did we lose now? Did we seriously lose against them? That's just disappointing. In the worst way possible. And sure enough, we have lost. We should push through here instead. This could be an opportunity. Nope, it's not an opportunity because they have reinforced like insane people. And they are now doing the same thing to us that we were trying to do on them. Bad, bad, bad. We need to pull a division from here and meet this new threat. Yep, 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 yep. Things are not going great. Yeah, return, return. So we have this, we have this. I think those are the only ones. Unless this is a thing. Either way, we are losing here against the Rapids in the southern front. I think we need more men. We need more men. What if we send... What if we send... how to do this, Need more men here, at any rate. So we send them here. And we send these guys here. Perhaps one more here. In fact, what if we just take away this line now? So everyone will have to go somewhere. The Great Khans have joined the Mojave Alliance under New Vegas. Can't say I am totally surprised by that. I am a bit surprised though that it's going so goddamn shit. We would push through, but they have a lot of divisions there. They don't have as many divisions here, but it's still slow going. They are losing more men than we do, but not by a massive margin. Sure, it's 4 times the losses. 4 times. We have bloody power armor. We should be pushing like crazy. And they still have more manpower to sit and they're sitting and waiting for them. Perhaps now, when we have a few more units to help out, it will be better. We really need to repair the infrastructure here in Greater Dayglow. It's completely annihilated. Department of Defense, great. Let's see here, Department of Navy. Game-based stability. Okay, that's our ally. Alright, that's fair, I suppose. Reform General Staff. Gains National Spirit Chief of Staff, which grants military leader cost plus 50% starting level of new leaders. Alright, that's good. I think we might need some new leaders. New Vegas declares war on New Vegas. Well, that's schizophrenic. It's the king who has decided to launch a full-scale civil war against Mr. House. And Mr. House do not even control New Vegas, that is under the king. Alright, they can do all their nonsense on their own. That is completely fine by me. I am busy with not building the new power armor, which 1 or 2 of you might be screaming at me for not doing. But, c'est la vie. C'est la vie. I almost sound like celery. We are winning battle after battle. We're very defensive here. Could be because they have 15 goddamn divisions standing in our way. And here we have reached a point where things are simply not moving either. We do want to reform the general staff as soon as we possibly can. We're gaining more army experience. I'm not very concerned about the amount of population that we can have. New arena police. See, here's the thing. I need a lot of the stuff that is under this stream here. I need more people. Law and Order, the Business of California, Yesterday's Enemies. See, non-core manpower plus 5% and recruitable population factor plus 10%. We need stuff like that. NCR leadership and yeah, incorporate NCR army. Yeah, we need more people. How do we gain more people, I wonder? Well, by winning this war. What do we need to win this war? More people. See my issue? I suppose we can't lose more men just simply due to attrition. Losses to enemy ground forces, 3,549. Losing a ton of equipment. We're still ahead in power armor and in infantry equipment due to gains from previous warfares. Maybe we should just stop here. Maybe we should stop the offensives. Let the enemy come to us, not waste men on offensive gambles. So if we look here, maybe we should look here to do combat. See, losses on the enemy side, barely on our side. $60, 143, 60, and so on and so on and so on. Losses on their side, not on our side. I wonder how much more they have to use here. This seems to be... they have total mobilization as well. And extensive conscription. They could just scrape the barrel on whatever it's called. And gain even more men. Hopefully that won't be the case. Crew population factor minus 3%. We just lost a bunch of manpower for that. Great stuff, great stuff. Basic drill, sure, go for it. Alright, power armor, power armor. We need more power armor. Could we utilize these divisions and just turn them into power armor units? Rapid Enclave PA infantry. Could do that. Now they're power armor. You just need to get some more equipment and then they're power armor. They could be sent here and we could take away one of the infantry divisions and put them over here. Just move it away. I wish we could do another encirclement. Here it's too many. If there are too many, it's not broad enough to do any kind of encirclement. Here is where the encirclement would have to happen. If we could find a good spot for it. But they have a lot of divisions. They are covering their bases and flanks. We did these guys and attacked here. Actually, with you as well. Let's try it. 72. Stuck on that. Red now. Not a good sign, is it? No. Terrain is minus 60%, so this is a bad spot for it. Here in these mountains, there's some mountains, we're not going to be able to push through here. Here on the other side is also mountains. Damn it, how many goddamn mountains are there? Desert. So we have mountains and desert. Here we have deserts and urban. And then we hit mountains. No wonder it started going crap there. Now I remember one thing that we could do. We could airdrop. I finally remember that airdrop is a thing. But airdrop would have to happen within range of these, which is not enough. We would have to build our new place. We could build that. We could build an Air Force base in Greater Dayglow. And bump that up to high importance, high priority, so to speak. We can definitely do that. I was hoping to have gotten further in this session than I have, but Alas, that does not seem to be the case. Okay, we can break off that attack. It is turning against us. We have a new plan now, though. And seemingly they are on the offensive instead. They are really, really making use of the fact that we attacked them. To push hard on all of us. 13,000, almost 14,000 men they have lost. Who was it that they called in on our side? It was the Grand Tribes, wasn't it? Yeah, the Grand Tribes are at war with a lot of people. They did not pick their enemies well. It seems that the king has won and taken over the Mojave Alliance. He is of the people. Out with Mr. House, in with the king. Almost like we should buckle a bit. Let them extend themselves a bit too much and then head in. Perhaps we should try that. What if we retreat here with our units? Just invite them, essentially, to take over that place. Is this going to turn out to be one of those idiotic moves? Might be. But right now, we cannot punish them. We cannot make them overextend themselves unless they are willingly overextending themselves. Which is what is happening here. And they were overextending themselves, but we are not quick enough to punish them for it. But either way, if we could just remove some divisions, a lot would be won from it. And of course, they always get one division, no, and another couple of divisions that are standing instead. So what if we punish them here now? Can we do that? Just stop them from being able to reinforce. And of course they reinforce here as well. So really we only defeated one division when we were expecting to defeat more. That's because they have a really annoying tendency to just in time have another division ready. This seems to be a very important division though. It's an APC battalion template, which I'm sure is harder to come by than whatever they usually have. Hopefully a victory in its own right. And now we have that Air Force base up. So we could go with our planes and such to go here instead. And we could also now utilize airdrop as a feature. We would have to be careful, however. We could airdrop. This is an area that is inaccessible. We could airdrop here, Mexicali, with a couple of units. And we could do it the more spectacular route of using this army that doesn't have a leader even. We'll take Thomas Timmy Rim. No, we're not. We're going to do this. We're going to... I picked someone. Damn it. I was not going to pick someone. Reform General Staff. We're going to do that. And then we are going to get us a new leader here. We're going to get a new commander. Who is the new commander? Is it that guy? Because that was really bad. Alright, I was disappointed. Thomas Timmy Rim. Thomas Rimmy Rim, I mean. Thomas Rimmy Rim, you will be the leader. We will have these two, actually we'll have these rebellions units. We will turn them into Enclave PA infantry. We're going to send them on an interesting little, let's see, paratroopers. No paratroopers in the command group. Are they not paratroopers? Who are paratroopers? Should be paratroopers. Maybe they just need a bit more time to become paratroopers. Now they become paratroopers. Alright, paratroopers, you will use this airbase to land here, in the Mexicali. In Mexicali land. You just did that a bit poorly. Let's see, paratroopers. We'll use the Greater Dayglow. Go here. Actually go there. Actually go there. Cut them off. Forgot to actually assign units. Oh damn it, they have pushed through. Seriously? What the hell are you all doing? I'll punish them for it. If we're gonna do this, what the hell is this even supposed to be? What are they doing here? I'm not even sure what is happening here. How many divisions are supposed to be attached here? Only 4? Everyone else decided to go here for a vacation? That's not alright. Okay, so after this, everyone here, everyone here, everyone here, just attached to that front. Please, for the love of God. I'm not even sure how that happened. But it probably, I mean, it did happen, so. But is this an opportunity, I wonder? Is this an opportunity to punish them? I'm all about punishment, if you can't tell. I've mentioned that word 17 times, perhaps. See, now they're being punished. Speaking of which, I mean, I can't really resist. Now when I'm aware of it, I kind of want to use it even more. Okay, so they were punished. Now we need to punish them further. You can take that land. That province here. A lot will be won. They have one guy that is running away. No, come on! So close. So goddamn close. Oh, we managed. Okay, so they are being surrounded here now. So what seemed to be a mistake has now turned into being almost intentional. I'm taking full responsibility for this action. I did it, I knew about it, and I knew about it so much that I forgot about it. Look at this, 11 divisions that are now being trapped, slowly annihilated, and victory is Enclavian. Sounds horrible. Alright, great. So now, people, please do get ready. And you guys will get ready here. So that was punishing for them. Now they don't have nearly as many men as they did. Oh, it wasn't instantaneous. I'm an idiot. General Judah Krager becomes leader. Let's go for the old remnant staff. Why the hell not? Okay, so we can improve our infrastructure. Let's do that by improving it. We have some spare planes, 62 gunships that are ready to be used. Perhaps we should use them instead of them gathering dust there. They will provide some close air support in this here region. Brick housing. Alright. So 11 divisions of theirs went to hell. How about we try now to advance? We're down to 3.7k men. And what if you try to airdrop as soon as it's convenient for you? And the troop carrier group will then provide air supply. As soon as you can. Come on now. Ah, they landed. The Eagle has landed. And instead of moving or doing anything, you should just have a fallback line here. Prevent their supply. And airplanes here, troop carrier group, will do some air supply here. There we go. Should work. Let's hold our thumbs and hope for the best. Don't think that's an expression in English, but it is in Swedish. Which is the only language that matters here in the Enclave. Speaking of which, new rules. For example, everyone, Swedish is mandatory. It is now the language of the United States, as it should have been from the beginning. And I fully expect to be booted out of the Enclave in 3, 2, 1. Overcharge ammunition. Sounds like a good thing. But they are coming from all directions. And they're starting to face some attrition, our men, who are fearlessly holding this pass. Speaking of attrition, these guys should be feeling the attrition. They should be completely surrounded. Unless the capital is over here. Is their capital over here? Shouldn't I have something like the Yuma? Oh, Tumblehome. Of course it is. I'm an idiot. Either way, that should make it harder for these guys over here. Like here. We should be able to push through. We might as well try. These divisions are having a bit of success. Which means that one of them will of course have to go over here. Another one, too. The rest will go here. Which will result in some nice victories, hopefully. There we go. We surrounded 4 more divisions. Always a good thing. We have now all remnant officers. We have now officers by merit and skill, which will lower our stability and then give us more army experience. Or officers by loyalty and devotion, which increases stability and gives us political power. I'm going for the devotion. They are holding out as well as they possibly can. We have annihilated 4 more divisions from the enemy. And we will continue to push through down here to try to reach, what's it called? La Paz. For some reason I figured, oh, that's probably the capital. But there's another thing that was here, the Valle Bandits, or Valle Bandits. They are the ones that are originally from that area. I kind of confused the two. The Rapids, let's see. I have 2 divisions there that are supposed to be isolated. They will be isolated. I'm going to do my damnedest to see them isolated. There we go. 2 more divisions gone. Beneficial? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So things are finally starting to push here. So maybe instead of having the goal of reaching all the way down there, as the war goals currently is composed to, we will have a new war goal, or new war plan, path, whatever, to do something like this, thereabouts, and let's get started on it. We need to win this war post-haste. And now we have an opportunity of annihilating even more divisions here. We should take that opportunity with glee. We'll send one guy down, all the way down there, to take that. It's still a very important place to take. And these guys are holding out as well as they possibly could hope to hold out. And soon they will be supported by this division, who's heading there to try to wipe out any enemy that they find along the way. And we will also take the Valley of the Names and a bunch of other places. Essentially, we're trying to blitzkrieg them at this point. So finally, we've broken the enemy, and they're pushing through. Turns out, overextending the enemy makes it easier to encircle them. New. Paymaster Landing. How are they doing on the whole? I want to give up. Oh, we have a research slot available. Purity. Purity population factor? No. Principle. Is there anything here about... Actually, more people. A little bit more people. Actually, here's a little bit less people. We go for recon infiltration and that aspect of it. I don't think the enemy has that much to show for at this point. Should just go to Tumblehome and knock their doors in. In Mexicali, they've actually given up here. Given up to even try to get out of their predicament. There we go. We have won. Finally. Victory. What? We can't make these demands. Oh, God damn it. There we go. Enclave. Enclave, enclave, enclave. Nation building. Back to California. Send out spies. Why would we want to have spies? Surely we should have some sort of event or whatever that we took back Dayglow. Because the NCR has fallen, so why can't we do this? Rebuilding a nation. The NCR has fallen. I'm fairly certain the NCR has bloody well fallen. But we'll send out some spies, just in case, I guess. I'm not really sure why that is the issue. But you never know. You never know. Should not judge. And whatnot. Caesar's Legion declared war on Baudilla Ranchers. Baudilla Ranchers. Yakama nations joined the NCR because the Washington Brotherhood attacked them. I'm not really certain what to do here. What is causing the issue here that we can't... Oh god. Okay, this is probably what it was all about. Be careful what you wish for. The destruction of the new California Republic has left our army overextended, with raiders and super mutants attacking outlying towns. The people of the NCR are bitterly divided between those who hope for a better future and those who fear the power armor marching through their towns. NCR loyalists have taken to the hills, sniping at our men and the supply convoys. Factories and caravan routes lay idle, as merchants fear whether their dollars are worth the paper they're printed on. Or paper they're printed out. I want on there. And California's leadership await their fate, wondering if they can work with the reunited states or if they will end their days at a camp in the Mojave. The Enclave has won, but time will tell if, in destroying the NCR, America has lost. Well, this is pretty hard. Collapsed economy, disorganized army, Californian resistance. Yeah, be careful what you wish for. It's exactly the right description. Because holy crap, that is a massive negative on all fronts that we currently have. Anarchy is reigning. Collapsed government. California resistance. All of this combined is just horror. Alright, we need to rebuild our nation. That's why it's called rebuilding a nation. The Enclave will be known as the Enclave Reconstruction Authority. Gets event, the president and the people. Building the United States requires more than plasma guns. We must restore order to the waste and show why the Enclave is the world's last best hope. Alright, so we're going to do that and see what's happening here. Our economy has completely evaporated. Production is down everywhere. We can't feed our industry. Everything is just utter garbage, really. Yeah, really garbage. Anything else we can do here? We can do this reinforced rate flare guns. That sounds good. Oh damn! And we have raiders securing borders. All of the volume must be true. Does not have national spirit under the justice system. Does not have national spirit. Anarchy. Effects if not completed within 173 days. One of 4 options will happen. Raiders strike on blah 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 blah. Secure the northern border. North of New California lay tribals, the Washington Brotherhood and super mutants, all of whom are happy to sack our settlements. If we can show our citizens that we are capable. Okay, so we need more, to have rebuilding a nation and at least 6 divisions in Reading. So let's send these guys as the guardians of the north, so to speak. So we need at least 6 divisions in Reading. Where's Reading? Reading. Okay. So we'll send these guys up there and then we can move them about if so needed. We have quite a few days there. Prioritize civilian relief. Let's do that. Anything else we can do? War support is very down. Very down. Yep, things are not going according to plan. I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, we have some massive negatives. If we were attacked now by Caesar's Legion, well, things would not be going great. Fermentarius defects. As America wakes from its slumber and the Wasteland begins to rally to our cause, a former member of the Legion has appeared in New Reno, asking to join our army. He has taken the name Ulysses, after a great soldier who fought to unite America under one flag and vows that when he sets his flag down, it'll be over his body or a nation he believes in. Who are you, that you do not know your own history? Ulysses becomes a unit leader. Is he a good man, this Ulysses? He is a really darn good leader. I mean, this guy is really good at attacking, but defense? No, this guy is very well-rounded in all regards. Though I think Jack Shadow Churchill is the better man. Maybe he should be the leader of... oh, God damn it, we have General Judah Krieger. Should use him too. We have good leaders. I like this Jack. He is very strong, very capable, which is always good. So perhaps we should change this so we have all the things in Reading, which is what people apparently wants us to, where people wants us to be. There we go. Go for that. I have a research slot available. Let's go for long-range radio. Sounds good enough. Raiders. Prioritize civilian relief. Alright, how's it going with rebuilding our nation? We now have a nice flag, Enclave Reconstruction Authority, rebuilding a nation. The President and the People. For over 200 years, the Enclave President has wielded a great amount of power within the organization, if not all, with a Congress only given an advisory role and lacking any true power as the legislative branch. But times have changed rapidly. We are no longer a limited military organization but a government. How will the role of the President change in the future? It will take a strong people to bring peace to America. The ruler party will now be called Douglas Granite. Which one is the ruler party and which one is the one we actually care about? Yeah, there we go. It will take a strong president to bring peace to America. Change in popularity of autocracy, 10%. It will take a strong president to defeat communism. Change in popularity of autocracy, 5%. Gain base war support plus 5%, and the ruler party will now be called Douglas Granite. We don't really care about autocracy, don't we? Do we? So maybe we should just do the whole, it will take a strong people to bring peace to America. Douglas Granite, the president. Alright, so now we have the hard choices here. Where to go first? Revive the Federal Reserve, law and order. Emergency labor draft. Hearts and minds. Vaccinations as such are part of that. Not bad, not bad. American Broadcast, Department of Education. The fate of our democracy, which seems to be a good way to go about in the beginning. Should definitely go for the voting rights part here. Business of California and yesterday's enemies. Reluctance to serve. Effective change. Yeah. Alright. All of these, there's a lot of things that sound good here. But that will be for another time, another episode, because this has been going on for quite a while, has it not? What we have accomplished may not sound like much when we recap it, but it's been a long war, arduous war against the Rapids that saw Greater Dayglow become part of the NCR, not the NCR, but the Enclave, and the Enclave becoming the Enclave Reconstruction Authority, which hopefully one day will end up as the United States of America, which would be great. We also have here the Uniting the States of America as a new focus tree. So I look forward to exploring all of that. We have a lot of things to do. The first phase, so to speak, of the Enclave's existence is now completed. The second phase, the rebuilding and restructuring, has now begun. And we will continue that in the next episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Have a great time.